What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's me. So I was scrolling through TikTok as one does, where this lady's video pops up on my For You page, the account called Nosy Bystanders, and in this video she just talks about someone on Facebook, I'm pretty sure, called Renee, and her illegal activities that she's been just kind of doing in advertising. And I saw and I just kind of want to talk about it myself for a bit. So before I say anything, just don't go harass this person. It's not cool. It's dumb. Even though what she is doing is dumb too, just don't go do it. Unless you're a law enforcement officer, then go for it, I guess. I don't fucking know what she's doing is illegal, so have at it, I guess. Only if you're part of the law, remember. So what crime is Renee times 2 doing? Well, simply she's just making fake documents and selling them to people, even official documents, which is, just bad overall because it's like you're doing something highly illegal, but it's also like you're advertising it on your Facebook for anybody to see, so not only is she committing a crime, she's also stupid. She posts on her page, I'm still making diplomas, GEDs, and college degrees and other documents. If you're interested, hit me up. And I'm just thinking, why are you advertising this? Like, dude, you're showing your work. Like, you're not helping yourself out in any case. And also, please learn how to punctuate your sentences because you need a comma here, 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 and here. And you also need to take off the first and just so it sounds better, it sounds cleaner. So instead of saying I'm still making diplomas, GEDs, and college degrees and others, you say I'm still making diplomas, GEDs, college degrees, and other documents because it just makes more sense. Like, don't be dumb like that at least. And just like any good business person, not only does she show you her product, she also shows you her prices. Going down the list here, a check stub is $30, a bank statement is 50, a doctor's note is 50, license or ID 200, hard copy social 150, digital social 100, paper tag $70. I don't know like what a paper tag is. Maybe it's for like your car or something, but I don't know, $7. Birth certificate $90. So in case you die, you can have that as backup. A W-2 $80. A CPN with trade line is $300, and a CPN is just a credit privacy number. A passport is 200. A prominent approval is 350. Home insurance is 350. A transcript is $70, and a diploma or GED is $80. And of course, if you need anything else that isn't on the list, she even says to let her know because she can do it all. I have no idea if those are good prices for fake documents or not, but if they are, or you somehow know if they're good or bad, let me know in the comments. And these false documents have got to work because number one, she's advertising it, so she knows it's worked before. And two, she shows a screenshot of the satisfied customer and how happy she is and how she's gonna recommend her to other people she knows. So, she's gotta be making hella money too. Or else why would she be advertising it and risking her freedom pretty much just for some fake documents if she's not making enough and if it's not gonna work? I did some basic Google searching to just kinda get an idea or just figure out what the charges for these fake documents would be, and I'll just read them to you. First off, just the forgery itself, and it could be charges of felony or misdemeanor. And with a felony, you could go to a state prison, face fines, have a criminal record. Then you can make it hard to get housing, to get employment. You're just basically screwed overall if you get a felony. And with the misdemeanor, it's bad, but it's not on felony level. Here in California, a misdemeanor is just a maximum of 1 year in county jail and up to just $1,000 in fines. So it's not even that bad for the crime. I'm not saying go commit crimes because the punishment is, not that much. Just like I'm just saying for this, for forgery, I feel like it should be more if this person gets caught and then they get a misdemeanor, it should just be a felony at that point because of how much you're doing. It's like this is not getting scot free because they probably have so much more than just $1,000 lying around. But now just going to the documents themselves and using them, falsely representing a social security number can face a maximum of 5 years in prison. And even though it's just 5 years, that's 5 years gone. Like I'm sure no one wants to be like go to prison because from what I hear, prison is shit. I see some people on YouTube and TikTok that say prison is shit. So I'm sure no one wants to go there, regardless, because it's still just 5 years just of your life gone that you could have just done doing something else that you wanted instead of rotting in prison for a bit. Searching up the charge for a fake birth certificate shows this up to 3 years in California state prison and $10,000 in fines. So for a fake birth certificate, you're screwed. Not as screwed as 5 years in prison, but still screwed nonetheless. Moving on for a fake W-2. And I was just thinking, this is the IRS money. It's gotta be a lot. But the first thing that popped up when I searched it up was this: a penalty of $5,000 and a risk of a criminal prosecution for filing false tax return. And I was just thinking, this isn't right. The IRS will hunt you down for 25 cents if they want to. So I did a bit more. And by that, I mean I clicked on one link. Paystub.org says fabricating W 2 forms and information can make you liable to penalties that range from $250,000 to $500,000 and imprisonment for up to 5 years. I saw this and I was just thinking, this makes way more sense because the IRS wants their money. They don't want no fake money. They want your money, real money. And I'm just thinking, are these fake documents really worth 250 to 500K out of your own pockets? Like, you have to think about this. I'm sure they are, but they don't think they're caught. But if they do, they'll think, can they really afford getting caught? So can they really afford committing this crime? Probably not. And other government documents, in this case a passport, also has hefty fines and a pretty long time in prison if you ask me. First off, you get a felony, so you're just a felon right off the bat, and your life is pretty much screwed right after that, just overall screwed. $250,000 in fines, so $250,000 just gone down the drain just like that, and a sentence of 10 years in federal prison. So, just 10 years of your life just gone that you could have just done do something else. Maybe have a family. You can't see them for 10 years straight, pretty much. You can't do anything for 10 years. You can practice a skill, but it's like, wouldn't you rather be free for 10 years than be stuck in prison? Now, for the thing shows advertising on her post. A fake diploma, GED, or transcript, it's just a misdemeanor. A year in jail, up to a year in jail, and $1,000 in fine, which doesn't sound like that bad, but when you think about it, if your job requires a diploma and you don't have it, you have the fake one, they're probably gonna kick you out. So then that $1,000 might not seem like much at the moment, but then it's like you're not gonna have that job, and then maybe it'll reach other jobs like, oh, I used a fake diploma, so who knows if this one's real. So then it could potentially make you lose other jobs that require a diploma or GED or anything like that because you don't meet the requirements even though you're doing the job. They might be like, well, we need you to have this diploma for whatever reason. Personally, I think if you could do the job, they should just hire you. But a bunch of places just don't do that. So if you have this fake diploma, then they figure it out it's like you're not gonna get that job and probably not in the field until you actually get it. And even then, people are probably gonna be worried that like, oh, well, you faked it before, so you might fake it now. And I know I didn't talk about the other documents that were listed, the fines that they carry or just the charges in general. But if you want to like put it in the comments if you know, or just search it up, put it in the comments if you want, and just let anybody know. Me, I just want to talk about the ones that I talked about in this video, and the ones I'm gonna talk about right now. That being the fake IDs and the licenses, but mainly the IDs. Having a fake ID or driver's license can be both a misdemeanor or a felony, with the misdemeanor being 1 year in jail, summary probation, community service, and up to $1,000 in fines. Not that bad, just a typical misdemeanor. But a felony is up to 3 years in state prison, formal probation, community service, and up to $10,000 in fines. So it's a pretty big leap from misdemeanor to felony. But the reason why I wanted to talk about the fake IDs last was because she could be making hella bank if she went to a college town and just sold these fake IDs to college students, because everybody would be buying it, she would be number one. If they are scannable, if they are good, she would be number one. Like, I'm sure she does get some college students that are like, oh hey, can I get a fake ID? But she'd get a lot more if she was in a specific town or just a specific city or whatever, just selling these fake IDs to them, just as her only customers, because she could still do the other ones. But a fake ID should be making hella money, and it depends how much time it takes. Cause I don't know how long it takes to make those. But if it doesn't take that long, she could be making potentially hundreds or maybe a couple $1,000s a week just for that. It's like, lady, Renee, if you want to commit a crime, at least make the most out of it. Go to a town and just sell these fake IDs until you either A, get caught, or B, have enough money so you don't have to do it anymore. Or keep doing it if you want. I don't fucking know. It's your life, dude. If you get caught, that's your problem. That's pretty much it. She's just selling these fake documents and posting about it, advertising it, and it's like, man, you're being fucking stupid for posting this. It's like, if someone sees this, they could report you, and then what? Oh, you're gonna deny it? Like, dude, it's right there for anybody to see. There's screenshots now. It's like, you can't really deny what's there. I don't know. I'm just saying, don't commit crimes. But if you are, don't post yourself doing them or advertise your crimes, because why? Be smart. Or actually, actually do post them so that you can get caught so there's less crime. Yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it.